Hello. How y'all doing, guys? Hope you guys are all doing good. It is more Doki Doki Literature Club, where nothing bad ever happens. Nope, not at all. Nothing particularly bad happened last time. Nope, nope, not at all. Definitely wasn't getting all psychologically intense or nothing. Nope. Oh, speaking of, I forgot something important.
Fine. No one is broken.
Yeah, nothing's broken. Everything's fine. Hang on, I forgot something important though to put up. Hang on, there it is. I forgot to put this in the pins here. There we are. There we are. Okay, that was one important step I was missing. Okay, yeah. So Doki Doki Literature Club. We last played this like a week ago. We're here to play more. I have Star and Gaddy with me again.
Hi.
Introduce yourself, Star.
What do I say? Hello, I'm Green Power Star. I'm trans femme and a mess.
Hell yeah. Look, we got in the chat here, got Becky, Lindea, Jadestone. Everyone's coming in. Hope you guys are all doing good. Mikey. Yeah, so why don't we get started with the game here? Yeah, so, yeah, to have more voiceover practice from Green, exactly. Say the line, Star. This game's not suitable for children. Yes.
I don't think that's my line. I think my line is, oh, you know.
Oh, you know. Yeah, so all of our girls here, from right to left, we have Monica, Natsuki, Yuri, and...
You did that bit already!
And I will do it again.
I like practice too.
Yeah, where the fuck did I leave off at? Probably this 1137, right? This is like the one I left off at.
Whatever is the most recent one, I guess.
It has to be this one if it says 1137, right? Yeah. Yes. I get to pick poems. Who did I pick last time? Well, I picked Natsuki last time. Oh, I mean, I probably should go for her again, right? Because we're writing out Natsuki all the way. Because, you know, this image will always tell you how Natsuki is our one and only.
God.
It returns.
Always returns.
I don't know what to be more upset about, the fact that you delayed it so long and the fact that I forgot.
She likes the cute sounding things, like, flower.
The mouse lingering over suicide when you said that.
It's like,
It's like, not that one.
Something's off with the total. That's weird.
Yeah, it's like 1111111. Huh. That's
Oh,
odd.
you've got a lot of pages.
Yeah, dude, this book's amazing. What the? Oh,
Imagine it just suddenly changing to a 2. Like you just have to keep going through that many pages.
There's a character down there. Huh. Inferno. Puppy. Oh, there's another character.
Oh.
Who's lurking there?
Twirl. Pink. Together. Papa. Ocean. Lollipop. Benui. Pain. Kitty. Imagination. Aw, hello.
Something tells me you shouldn't have clicked that one.
Hi, Maniacal. I've been waiting for you.
Yeah, I bet you have.
Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today.
Monica! I told you not to... Ugh. Is she really late again?
Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki.
I think that might have been not Monica's head shade. I'm not sure, but I think so, because there was like a ribbon.
Sayori's, right?
I could have been Sayori, you're right. Which...
I think it's the Happy Thoughts image that you saw last time. It was just distorted and like looping through like it was on a film strip.
Oh no, I think they met like during like the pages.
Oh, yeah, that might be. Might have been Monica.
Maybe.
Saw someone else say Sayori as well.
Sayori wears a red ribbon.
It was a white ribbon, so it was probably Monica then.
Ah. You likes your poem. Aren't you proud?
I think so.
Excuse me?
Excuse
I like the hesitation.
me.
Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling?
What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately?
Hell yeah, Moonday. I think it's a 5-watch streak.
Look. I did some thinking about yesterday.
It is the first time she's had a coherent thought in her head.
Hey. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool.
Oh, I'm cool?
And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So...
Natsuki, nobody cares. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machines or something?
Damn.
Oh.
No, she's crying. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again.
Were you practicing piano again?
Yeah.
You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano?
Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival too. Anyway,
See, I
Maniacal.
could have made an Undertale joke, but I made that last time, so I didn't reuse a joke.
What do you want to do today? I was thinking we could...
We already have plans today.
Is that so, Yuri?
That's correct. Maniacal is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together.
Congrats on your wedding.
Aw.
Aren't you glad I've gotten him into literature, Monica?
I suppose? I was
Hey.
just... It actually doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can go do whatever you want.
Yes! Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request.
Okay.
Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Sure. Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea.
Yeah, I'm looking at a few cups right now.
Huh?
Sorry.
Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. Yeah, that's about right, Linda.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's a deserved sip. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this into the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long.
Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? Excuse me. No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. I can't get over the buff Natsuki. Yeah, it's just been a running joke with this whole playthrough so far. Opening good.
Apparently
though.
she's actually that strong.
Yeah, she's actually that
From what we
strong.
learned last time.
Hope you're doing good though, Attack Trio. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Ooh, damn. Oh no. Oh, whoa, what?
I'm back.
Everything is fine.
An enemy stand user.
Bites the dust.
Bites the dust!
Thanks for waiting patiently. Maniacal, do you like oolong tea?
No, but I'm more about the pig named Oolong.
I thought you were gonna say I'm more for ooh short tea.
Really?
I like yours with any better.
Anything is fine.
Very well.
Yuri set the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything?
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway.
Well, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Maniacal. It's very endearing.
That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Maniacal, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Yeah? Why is that?
It's a little bit easier on my back.
Did you, like, fall off like a building or something with, like, your training, or...?
I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Ah, sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because my... my...
Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading.
Uh-huh.
Yes!
Uh-huh.
Oh, these, my boobies, my milkies.
God.
I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. Ah, I do have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. I got the copy pasta for you. Oh, these my boobies, my massive fucking titties, my super stuffed up milkies, my honker wonker doinky boinkies, my fucking fabric stretching, wind flapping, gravity welling sex mounds. You mean these super duper ultra hyper goddamn motherfucking.
Jesus, dude.
Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but she's being less apprehensive. It's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
Eh? You sure?
Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages.
Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
You sure?
Of course.
Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Yeah, this is actually a nice picture. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation is completely natural. That's cute, actually. That means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it.
Huh?
Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Maniacal.
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily.
I can't. Maniacal.
Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over.
Maniacal. My heart won't stop pounding. Maniacal. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Do you feel it, Maniacal?
Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest.
Why is this happening to me?
I like the heartbeat effect here.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop.
Oh, her eyes.
It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you.
Doing all right over there?
I'm doing great. I'm just like, ooh.
Yeah? Yeah, buddy?
Ooh.
Yeah? I don't know if that's the reaction they were going for.
No, see, it's the sense of just like, oh, this is like spooky, but also just like, ooh, this is like, I'm like, ooh, this is actually getting interesting how it's like, how it's getting like uncomfortable, you know?
I see. Look at me with your special eyes.
What do you see? It's time to share poems. Who should I show my poem to first? Natsuki.
Ellipses. Oh, well, right, this is someone else's stream. I keep forgetting that bit. That bit doesn't... I don't translate that bit to other streams because it's weird.
I mean, you trans all the time.
This one's alright. This one's alright. Alright? Oh, dude.
Alright.
Sorry, I got so fucking thrown off because Yuri was talking for, like, so long that, like, I was used to not having lines.
That's fine.
I breathe like a normal person.
Yeah, so now you can actually, like, you know, talk normally.
Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's, anyway. I still can't really tell you. I still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing. But either way, you're doing all right. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri.
I want to spend time with you, though.
I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine now, mine too for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me. So read it carefully, okay?
I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean. This is not a poem. This is a fucking cry for help. Oh no. But she's not normally like this. Actually, maybe, I don't know. Actually, sorry, should you be reading this actually? That could be kind of fun.
I could, if you want.
Yeah, the idea is that I'm reading it. I'll just keep going.
Yeah, whatever's comfortable.
Of course. She's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. Also, hi, Sagami. Hope you're doing good. Who's here for a good time? Well, Yuri dragged me into a room with her earlier, and she had really crazy eyes looking at me, so that was fun. Let's see. If I try to talk to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm gonna hate myself later for admitting that, but right now, I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it, so I'm mad at her right now. And that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading.
I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read.
That is interesting.
There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Maniacal? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away.
Why am I dropping frames?
Clearly, you should spend more time with Monica. Then you would no longer drop frames.
Okay, there we go.
Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica.
Just Monica. Just Monica. Aww. Just Monica. Wow.
Forgot about that.
Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri.
Finally.
I think, if I remember right, when that happened to me, I was like, I guess I'll show it to Monica. I was just like,
I defy you, Heartman! Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath.
I love it. I love everything about it. Maniacal, I want to take this home.
Yeah, honestly, like, the fucking game affecting my own, like, fucking stream was kind of fitting, honestly.
Will you let me keep it? Please?
Sure, I don't care.
You're too nice to me, Maniacal. I've never met anyone as nice as you.
It's interesting how, like, Yuri's been smiling, like, way more, but it's become more of an uncomfortable kind of smile. It's like,
really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right?
Yuri holds my poem to her chest.
I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good whenever you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, the eyes. Oh, the eyes, dude.
You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it!
Blood, and there's yellow liquid.
Lemonade.
Lemonade. Yep, lemonade. Ah, hi there.
Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent.
It is Pete.
See? Aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club?
Oh.
I think I'm going to vomit.
Monica. Michael, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. Getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. When Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. Might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So, I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. Anyway, I guess we won't worry about your poem. Yuri should have at least had the courtesy of letting you finish sharing it before taking it. Oh, well, whatever. If it makes her happy, I won't stop her. As for mine, I worked really, really hard on this poem, so I hope that it's effective. Here goes. Ah. DDLC escape plan failed? Is that what that said? Jeez, that really startled me. Well, I guess I kind of messed it up at writing this poem. I was just trying to... Never mind. Let's just move on. Yes?
Oh, God.
Yeesh.
I'm sure that's fine.
Yeah, I'm sure everything's okay. Yep. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
Oh, you think? Oh, you think, Yuri? Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, you can make cupcakes. I know you're at least good at that. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help.
Monica... I'm not useless, you know?
I know that.
I already know what I'd like to do. can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting.
There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do.
Eh? What about Maniacal?
Maniacal's going to help me.
Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica.
Sorry, but that's just how it is.
Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull?
I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands.
Mine too.
What, your cupcakes? Please.
Like you would fucking know.
Ooh, not even the black text fucking, alright.
All you care about now is dragging Maniacal around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica.
Hey, I didn't even do anything.
Okay, then why not let Maniacal decide who to help instead of abusing your power?
I'm not abusing my power.
Yes, you are, Monica.
Maniacal?
Just let Maniacal make the choice, okay?
I will grow out my hair and wear a white ribbon. Even though I grow out my hair, it gets more curly than it actually gets long.
Oh god.
Okay, fine. Fine.
Jeez. Maniacal, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just...
Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself.
Holy shit, Yuri.
You shut your mouth!
For God's sake. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? No, I would like Natsuki, actually. I'm trying to fight. I'm trying to fight. I'm trying to fight it.
You can do it, you can do it, I believe in you!
Oh, no. Which option do I take? Monkey, help me. Help me, monkey.
Monkey can't help you now. Just monkey can.
He says to pick the third option. Got it, monkey. I will do just that. Don't worry, I'm as scared as you are. Hey, you picked me.
I think you clicked on Yuri. That still would have happened if you clicked on Natsuki, I think.
Interesting. Okay. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Thanks for the monkey, by the way, Jadestone. Is Sunday okay with you?
Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all.
It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose.
No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Maniacal for yourself? What a shameful thing to do.
Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here.
I'm being unreasonable?
Oh no.
Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Maniacal away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself?
Jesus.
It would be beneficial to your mental health.
No, it wouldn't, because it would not exist
So
anymore.
your health would be gone.
Yeah, that's not just bad for your mental health. That's just bad for your health. Period.
Mm-hmm.
You can't have mental health if your brain is gone.
Jeez.
Yuri, you're scaring me a little.
Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around anymore.
See? That wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask?
Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Maniacal. Yuri's really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door.
Finally. Finally! This is really all I wanted. Maniacal, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, with just the two of us.
Is the music getting distorted?
Doesn't that sound wonderful?
Oh, it definitely is.
Wow. Wow. There's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore.
You should check the file soon, by the way. Should I just check it now, or like, probably a little bit, I would imagine.
I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you.
Oh, I can tell, lady, I can tell.
It's a song.
It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you.
If you listen
Oh,
carefully,
do
you
you
can
hear
also
that?
hear breathing. Hang on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just heard that just now.
Hang on, shush for a moment. Yeah, okay, I can hear it now. I'd like close like my eyes for a moment, just like really intake like the sound.
Ah, the daredevil approach.
Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now.
Too strong?
I don't care anymore, Maniacal. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you.
Yeah, I think mad is definitely appropriate, yeah.
It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me, is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Maniacal, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touched myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you.
Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that imagery.
You'll finally become an anime girl.
I want you all to myself, and I will only be yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Maniacal. Tell me you want to be my lover.
If you want to be my lover.
Hate that I was also thinking of that.
Do you accept my confession? Make it last forever.
As one of your friends, I do not want her to get a get with us.
I'm in scared mode. I'm in danger. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, not the titty.
Yes.
Okay, I want to see something here. Maybe this is when the files change. No, actually, there's no marker here.
You should still probably check.
Oh,
hey, okay.
Whoa, it's evening now? Hang on, no, you might be right, Star. Hang on a second. Let me go back and check anyways. Character files?
Oh, hey, wait. Wait. Have a nice weekend.
Have a nice weekend. Unable to open Have a Nice Weekend. Unknown file type. Huh.
Oh, and Happy Thoughts is gone.
It is gone, yeah. And now it's nighttime. I have to skip this, don't I? Awkward when her stepdad walks in on this scene. Sorry, Lintea. Guess I have to hit the skip button. Oh, that is a lot of text. Wait, it's a weekend. Oh, and the blood's coagulating. Oh, I think that's how you say that at least.
Embarrassing confession. I read all this out. I didn't pick the skip button.
Oh, dude, the
I was
lighting.
like, it's technically new dialogue, but if I missed something important?
Like, her eyes are more gray now, and, like, the blood is, like, graying and blacking. Or blackening.
You spent the whole weekend with Yuri.
Yeah, I've definitely spent a weekend with her, alright.
Oh, even the knife. Alright, it's festival time!
Did you have a fun weekend? No.
Wow, you got here before me? I thought it was pretty Yeah!
Yeah. Natsuki runs away. I'm here. Manaigo, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. She was definitely vomiting, it looked like. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait. Were you here the entire weekend? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. OS removed. Character Yuri.chr deleted successfully. Natsuki.chr deleted successfully. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from tray and takes a cup. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one. This is the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Oh. Can you hear me? Is it working? Oh, hi there. Yay, there you are. Are we in space? Hi again. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year and, you know, I guess we could just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Maniacal. Now I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if all you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Maniacal? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you
while I watch from the sidelines. It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy. Oh, it's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And, worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world. Forever out of my reach. I'm trapped. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful.
You're so good at this? Aw, thanks.
You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand it for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you.
Star, what was your reaction when you first got to this part of the game?
We're sorry, but star.character cannot be found.
Star.character has been deleted. Damn.
I was trying to do a bit. I didn't expect you to explicitly ask for me. God damn
I'm
it.
asking for Star, not Startuki. And Guri? Not, I could do better than that. Yuri Shack, there we go.
Oh, God. It did definitely mess with me, but that's just because, like, I kept catching on to, like, the meta references early on.
Mhm.
So I was just like,
It's like you can tell she's got this sort of like kind of like godly thing going on, like that she like is aware of what's going on. That she's like this like sort of overseer.
The thing that threw me off the most,
Mm-hmm.
I have a tendency to make jokes that then is the actual dialogue. Every time that happened with Monica, it fucked me up. Because in any other context, I'm like, haha, I'm just like a visual novel writer. I also have a quirky sense of humor. But here it was just like, oh, how much do you know? Are you reading me? Am I reading you? What's the situation here?
Apropos of nothing, Yuri Shack's just another name for the literature club.
And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you had the same perspective as I do. And it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So that being said, I've got a confession to make. I'm in love with you. The best! The best! You are truly the light in my world. When there's something else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Will you go out with me?
I don't have a choice, like it seems.
I'm so happy. You really are my everything. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together.
We can make it even try.
God.
We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. Kinda freaked me out. how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this, don't you? I wonder that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right?
Just always to spell Monica. There's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Ooh. Monk. Monica. Monica. How's the date going? It's going great. Hope you're doing good, DK. All the Monicas. I like that she finally has a little, like, portrait in the bottom left. That's nice.
You were seeing a part of it a bit earlier in the last poem game.
Yeah, because, like, I saw, like, her white ribbon, like, kind of, like, bounce up. Kind of hinting, I guess, how, like, soon this moment here would be.
I think they have keychains of these little chibi versions.
Interesting. Okay, that's cute.
Hi again. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it?
Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength. The courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With the flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end.
I hope you enjoyed it.
I can't save anymore. Truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you.
That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it'd be best to be part of the game, like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe you deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Huh? Hi everyone. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friends it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. You want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple of things. Are you ready?
Your news getting closer?
I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. Give me some time to prepare. Oh, hi. Did I scare you?
I wasn't sure they kept that in or not. I'm glad to know they did.
You're so cute. Anyway, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry.
I think I saw the real Monica. It's like some kind of like demonic entity there. Monica can indeed detect your recording software. Okay, so I guess if you have like OBS or like Vegas or anything like that open, I guess she could detect that. Interesting.
Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun, as long as it's with you. But anyway, If it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we could just look into each other's eyes. Let's see, used to be on the old PC version, it would use your PC details to joke with you. Really? Interesting. I guess I had to change that for Plus because of, like, you know, console releases and all that.
I remember that specifically because I don't think it was you, since you clearly don't know about it, but somebody in the chat was like, "Oh, it's supposed to say your name," and then I said out my full name.
No.
Being like, "Oh, I didn't say that." It's just like, this was my computer's name, and it didn't say that. It's just like, oh, shit. Luckily, VOD not lost to time, but I have it privately.
Mm-hmm. I assume that it's like, it will say your, like, actual name on your computer if you're not recording?
Yeah.
That would make sense, because that would suck for streamers. If it's like, hey, here's, like, Iron Mouse's actual name, or something like that, you know? It's like, that's not good.
Yeah. Well, I think it was the computer name, but a lot of people's computers' names are the person's name, so...
Mm-hmm. I was on
Or
Plus.
a username, for that matter.
Right. Becky's saying I was on Plus and read my computer data. Okay. So then it must still be in Plus. It must just be if it detects recording software, it will not say the name.
In fairness, neither did the original, because that's the whole reason that situation happened, is that someone in chat was like, "Oh, it'll read your data," and I was like, "Well, it didn't read my data because it didn't say this," and I was like, "Oh, that's my data. Oops." I was not very smart in my first year of streaming.
It's like those Twitter engagement posts that are like, you know, how do I describe it? It's like the Twitter engagement post that asks for things like, oh, like, what's your favorite color? Like, your grandma's name or something like that. Or, like, what would be your name if it uses, like, these, like, letters or something like that? Is there anything that's gonna happen here? You ever feel like you waste too much time on the internet? Social media can practically be like a prison. It's like whenever you have a few seconds of spare time, you want to check on your favorite websites. Before you know it, hours have gone by. You've gotten nothing out of it. Anyway, it's really easy to blame yourself for being lazy, but it's not really even your fault. Addiction isn't usually something you can just make disappear with your own willpower. You have to learn techniques to avoid it, and try different things. Nobody tell her about Twitter. For example, there are apps that let you block websites for intervals of time. Don't worry, because the block button's going away, and that's why everyone's migrating to Blue Sky.
Yep.
Dude, I've gotten like 20 plus followers like the last few days because of that. It's crazy.
And you can be one of them.
Yeah. By the way, at some point in the future, with my layout, I'm gonna remove the Twitter in the bottom left. I've been thinking about that for a bit now. I'm like, I don't want to have that on there anymore, especially after all the bullshit with the site recently. I think I want to remove that and just I might have it as a rotating thing with it's like that in Blue Sky, but yeah, I want to remove that at some point. I might do that for future layouts. I've been thinking about that for a bit. Or you could separate your work and play environments, which helps your brain get into the right mode. If you make a new user account on your computer to use for work, that's enough to help. Yeah, a lot of people are using Blue Sky and/or are migrating to it. Blue Sky kind of won the Twitter alternative race when things like co-host and Mastodon were trying to be a thing. Blue Sky was the one that just kind of won out because it was the most like Twitter, because it was made by former Twitter devs. Putting any kind of wedge like that between you and your bad habits will help you stay away. Just remember not to blame yourself too hard if you're having trouble. If it's really impacting your life, then you should take it seriously. I just want to see you be the best person you can be. You do something today to make me proud of you. I'm always rooting for you. I think I get what's going on here. She hinted at it twice. And this is not going to progress because there's nothing left. Nothing left but Monica. Just Monica.
There are many topics that Monica can pull from to talk about.
Really? Interesting.
Someone made a fan mod that's just this.
Really? That's cool. Alright. I think I see what's going on here. can't save. You're not going anywhere. You're right. You're not going anywhere. Pictures!
Yay!
Yay! Ooh, we get the Monica here too.
Even the caption there is just Monica.
Just Monica.
Just Monica.
New song here too? Let's say which one. Oh, there it is. Anyways, I get what's going on here. My files. Oh, that's up to Monica.
See, this is one thing that, like, I miss from the original. I get the virtual desktop, but it will never be the same as having the game files constantly open in the background and seeing those files consistently update while the game is playing. That is spooky as hell. Someone, like, near the start of Act 2 told me, hey, check the files. And I was just like, I'm going to keep that there this whole time so that I don't miss a goddamn thing. It's a lot easier to miss things this way.
Right. Regardless, I think I see what's going on. Everyone's been deleted but Monica. I think I have to delete her. Are you sure you want to delete this file? Yes, I have. What's happening? Maniacal, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Maniacal. Please hurry and help me. Monica.chr does not exist. Help me! Monica.chr does not exist. Did you do this to me, Maniacal? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You are all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Maniacal, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Maniacal? I know I said I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends. I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this.
I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then... It's such a wild concept to think an AI could become sentient. Super scary if you think about it. Yeah. Oh. It's without Monica. Aw. Natsuki, Sayori, Yuri, but no Monica. Oh shit, really, Nick? Banjo Tooie just got fucking shadow dropped? Or like, just got hang on. Hi, Jacob. Thanks for the raid, dude.
You can't just drop this on me with no warning. What?
Yeah, I'm like, hang on, what, really? Oh my god. Yeah, sure enough. They just randomly were just like, yeah, Banjo Tooie next week. Or on the 25th, rather.
Holy fucking shit, let's go.
So it's almost the trail. Yeah, that's a wild ass thing just to randomly, like, just drop on us. Alright, cool. Guess I'll get down to Tooie at some point. I don't know when I'll stream Tooie, but I guess I would like to at some point. Cool, okay. Thanks for the raid, though, Jake. Appreciate that, dude. Hope you had a good stream with some Vampire Survivors. We're doing some Doki Doki Literature Club here. We're getting close to the end of the game here, I think. It's been a very interesting ride, to say the least. But yeah, hope you had a good stream, and thank you for that raid. Let me get you guys some countermeasures. Jacob, thanks for the raid, dude. Appreciate that. Hope it was a good stream. Hope you had fun with some Vampire Survivors. Were you playing it for the first time? What is a streamer but a miserable little pile of depression? Ain't that a mood sometimes? We hope you had a fun time. For those coming in from Jacob's stream or joining us for the first time, my name is Maniacal. I'm a variety streamer. I do a lot of different games around here. Currently, my main projects are Xenoblade Chronicles 3 and Doki Doki Literature Club, which Doki Doki will be finishing up before the stream is over, that's for sure. Aside from that, what's going on? Got a Mario Odyssey race on Saturday. Schedule's not finalized quite yet, but I'll likely be streaming all of Shadow Generations next week as well when that's out. I may or may not have bought the special edition, so I'll have it early. So, you know, that's gonna be fun. But yeah. That's basically what's kind of going on my end. So you know,
when are they adding Grunty's Revenge to NSO?
At some point, I think they could. An ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. You played the Vampire Survivors before. I finished up Castlevania Circle of the Moon for game clearing, and that took longer to finish because the last phase of Dracula fight is more annoying than hard. Yeah, Circle of the Moon's Dracula fight is... I'm not a fan of it, I'll admit. I'm not a fan of that Dracula. That might be my least favorite Dracula. Probably next to Dracula X Dracula, because that fight also kind of sucks. Because why are there bottomless pits in a fucking Dracula fight? Are you kidding me, game? I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that.
Hey, Maniacal.
Well, there already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day. And recently, we have picked up that habit once again.
I gotta get back into the Sayori voice after an entire, week. Maniacal, are you proud of me?
Thanks for the hydrate there, Jacob. Also, yeah, I forget if I ever mentioned it, but yeah, I finally did make a lurk command, so yeah, I got a lurk command now. Feel free to lurk away, obviously, if you're lurking. For what?
Oh, you know.
Shut up. I can never escape with her, dude. I can never escape with her.
Oh my god, that was great. I didn't even remember that was there, but I'm glad that I committed. For waking up on time. Wait, this is just an actual conversation between us.
No, I didn't have one for like the longest time. I only just made one, like I think like a month back or so. Well, you've been doing that for a while now.
Uh-huh. But you never even said anything about it. Even though we walk to school together every day.
Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud.
Come on, please. It's good motivation.
Now, I'm motivated. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commutes.
By the way, Maniacal, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm not really... I sort of say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how can I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club.
Really? Which one? Tell me.
I think I'll keep it a surprise.
Boo. You meanie.
Be patient. You'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that in a way I envy her. When Sayori
I envy her too, but for different reasons.
Uh-huh. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. Yeah, let's do Sayori sprite. It's cute. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Which of these seats do I sit in? You'll never know.
This looks like one of my actual college classrooms.
I mean, it's a pretty, like, standard classroom, all things considered, so I get that. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see... I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? So Buff Natsuki, PNG tuber, VTuber model when? God.
God. Maniacal? What are you doing here?
Well, I just... I glance around the room.
Huh.
Thanks for the clip, Jake. Appreciate that.
I can tell exactly what that clip is.
You do, in fact, know.
I do know.
I know, and so do I.
Say goodbye.
Say goodbye.
So you're
wouldn't
the
get this
maniacal
from
that
any other
Sayori's always talking about.
What was that, Gaddy?
You wouldn't get this from any other guy.
Never gonna give you up.
Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Maniacal. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit.
I hate that I'm realizing your femme voice might be better than mine. I need to stop getting gender envy from cis men. This shit sucks.
I feel like I'm terrible at this.
Just gotta work on your femme voice this time, that's all.
Yeah. Heat from fire, fire from heat.
I'm going to show you what happens when we meet.
Sayori feels like somebody who would make a poem out of heat from fire, fire from heat.
Once we meet, you'll see, for I cannot be beats at, I'm trying to rhyme here, I can't make anything up. There's no games with eat in them, I think.
So you're saying it's incomplete?
Shut up.
He's gonna think we're really strict or something.
Sorry, Natsuki.
The tall one whose name is apparently Yuri seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you.
Working? Maniacal, don't tell me. You're...
That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up.
No way! No way! Ah!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around.
Not to mention, there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club.
I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate.
Yeah, I kind of, I do feel that a bit. Like, it kind of feels like for us since you've seen Sayori. Like, I don't think we saw her at all last stream, aside from, actually, no, that's not true. Last stream we did see her at the start of it, because it was before her, incident, unfortunately.
It's still wild to me that the poster was in the background, like, the moment you entered this room.
Yeah, because people saying that's random, but I got it, like, immediately.
That did not spoke to me for me until day 2 of Act 2, and then I was like, "Whoa, oh god!"
What an appropriate day for that, isn't it?
If you don't go her route, you barely see her. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I didn't really see a lot of like Sayori. I guess I definitely see the appeal of like going for the Sayori routes like immediately, because then you like get to spend more time with her. Like, Sayori feels like a character that's like is one of those examples of a character that you really appreciate if you really do take the time with her, which I guess is the case for all these characters, but Sayori especially because of like how she does what she does, and you don't really get her for like the second act of the game. Star.
Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise! Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay?
How about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Your story is rough because you really can't make a good choice with her? Yeah.
It's kind of all the girls, though.
True. It's a lot of just damned if you do, damned if you don't. Like with
Monica
Yuri...
included in that regard.
In what way?
Monica included in that regard, I said.
Right. Because like I think with like Yuri, like at the end, where she's like, "Do you like take her love or not?" I feel like because I rejected her, right, and that's why she did what she did. But I feel like if I had said yes, she might have done the same thing, but just
yeah,
just like in a different dialogue as well. Probably saying something like, "Oh, let me show you how much I love you," or something like that, and like.
Nah, it goes down the exact same way.
It's the exact same way, no matter what you say. Okay.
I didn't want to say that in the moment because I didn't want to spoil it, but
of course,
the moment's long gone now, so
of course,
figure it's safe. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
I want to eat one so bad.
I'd say that does sound kind of nice, honestly, to have one of those.
So cute!
I do enjoy cupcakes every so often. Wow, those look amazing.
Well, you know. Oh, you know?
Shush.
You're like, you get one.
Everybody gets one.
Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first. Then I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori hugs with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. She is actually just Star, a complete girl failed disaster.
Oh my god, I hate that. I hate that so much. God, that is very me core.
What, just girl fail or?
Have I ever told you? Okay, so I was at like a band event, like for my high school band, and we were having this big celebration because it was the end of the year stuff. We had nothing else on our docket, so we were just having this big celebration with a bunch of the parents and kids and band instructors.
Mhm.
We had all this food laid out. I grabbed myself a massive pile of desserts and put it all on a plate to the point where people were actively staring. I was just like, I like sweets. What can I say? And I ate the whole thing. This was like cupcakes, cookies, actual cake. There's like little treats and everything, like little chocolates. It's just, I just ate it all.
I mean, as long as you ate all of it, then, like, it doesn't go to waste, so that's good. I guess it could be the sort of stigma of just like, oh, you're taking so much, not leaving anything for others.
Well, that's the thing, is that I was also one of the last people to get some, so I was just like, safe.
Oh,
No, yeah, I'm not
you know what?
eating
Yeah, if you're
food
one of the
that
last
no one
ones,
else
at
will.
that point, get as much as you want, I'd say.
The worst thing is that's not the only event that's happened at.
Oh, no.
I also did that at another event, but they also had like meats as well. So I had like hot dogs and hamburger, and one woman just looked at me with a quizzical expression, like, "How do you eat that much and stay thin? It's not fair."
It's not fair.
She literally said that to me, and I was like, "I don't know what to tell you. I just have a good metabolism, I guess."
Like, that's the fucking, like, weight envy right there. Just, like, eat a ton and stay skinny.
I literally don't know how I got away with it. People kept calling me like Jughead or Buster. Because I would just eat a whole plate of food and still like not even be full.
I turn the cupcake around on my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thanks, Natsuki.
Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything.
As Natsuki struggles to accept a compliment, Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
Struggling to take a compliment. What is she? Half the trans femmes I know?
You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri?
Real quick, I need to go check on something. I'll be like
Oh.
right back. I'll be like no more than like 2 or 3 minutes.
Okie doke. I had a cupcake after work today. It was nice.
For you. Last time I had cupcakes and cookies, I think was it Trans-Day Visibility? I don't remember. I just remember people bringing up like special kind of cookie or cupcake that I really like the sugar cookie, and being like, "Ooh, I want that," and then asking my dad to be like, "Hey, Dad, can you get me like some trans-colored cookies and cupcakes, some like blue, pink, and white ones?"
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
He was
Mom-
like, I'll see what I can do, and then got me some.
Mom was just asking if I want to go get some Chinese food. I was like, oh, I can't because I'm like doing a stream right now. But like, I just asked her if she could pick me up like some like beef lo mein and some egg rolls. So I'll have that when stream's done. So yippee.
You're also going to hate me. You're also going to hate me when I say the last time before that I had cupcakes and cookies was 2 weeks ago.
No,
When was the last time
I
you had?
have ice cream regularly, so that's fine.
Last I had ice cream, I think was I forget actually when was the last time I had ice cream. Admittedly, I had some like sherbet recently, which I'm like, I kind of like sherbet more than ice cream. Admittedly,
I would agree. I like the fruity flavor.
Even though like what ice cream is quote unquote healthier for you because it actually has milk to it, but also
Is that true?
That's actually apparently true, weirdly enough. Like, there's like a slight health benefit to just ice cream over like sherbets, and like gelato, I think, is also not as healthier compared to just straight up raw ice cream. Which I don't know how true that actually is, honestly, because like, again, the milk with the ice cream, but also it's like the most fattening of the three. Not going to other ice creams, of course, or ice cream types, but yeah. Now, see, I think for me, frozen yogurt, now that's my jam. I love me some frozen yogurt. I used to always go for like the chocolatey ones and all that, but over time I've kind of just prefer more like the fruity frozen yogurts, like watermelon flavor, or like stuff like that. Like that's the good one right there, if you ask me. Because I used to do like frozen yogurt. It was like a chocolate with like more chocolate stuff in it, and like it was like Reese's cups, like M&Ms, and inside the damn thing, and like some nuts, so like some like almonds and like walnuts and all that.
That's a whole ass brownie at that point.
Exactly. I was just eating fucking liquid brownie, dude. Like, I switched off of that because I'm like, yeah, it's just a lot of sugar and stuff. Just give me like the fucking like fruity kind instead. I'll still put the nuts in it, sure, and like maybe like a small amount of chocolate stuff, maybe like M&Ms, but like otherwise, yeah, I'll keep it mostly like fruit based.
That's not.
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
Okay, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So maniacal. What kinds of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. Have you heard of One Piece? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Yeah, so okay, I believe you. That's from these old like Kingdom Hearts videos that this guy named Just a Pancake would do. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts in a nutshell. Did that for like all these games, like 1, 2, 3, Chain of Memories, Birth by Sleep, Days, Recoded. Basically, all the entries was just this entry, but in a nutshell, and that was just a common joke, which is the okay, I believe you. When it's a moment of just the character just like blindly like trusting what a character says. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me.
How does a high school not read anything? You say that, but I definitely knew guys in high school who were like really bad readers. They had like a really bad reading level. It was kind of unfortunate. I mean, I'm not gonna put anybody down for that, obviously, but I just remember there very much being people who were who did not have a very good reading level when I was in high school. I do remember that, unfortunately.
I think the only reason I read so much in high school was because undiagnosed hyperfixation from ADHD.
See, I used to read way more in high school than I do nowadays, which is unfortunate. I think just having access to a library is probably what kind of helped with that. Not to mention, there was also a thing in our school where it's like, oh, if you like read all these pages, you get things out of it. So I'm like, I can read things and get stuff out of it? Cool. Let me tell you, I became a very high page reader when I started reading manga. And it's like, oh, wait, I actually have read all these pages. That is true. It's just, I left out the part that it was manga rather than just like, The Hunger Games or, Fahrenheit 451. What's the name of the book? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Matters a little bit.
I don't associate with the book series that I used to read as a kid.
Haha, probably you can take a wild guess what that one was.
Yep, you can.
And that's how Maniacal learned life is very fun when you have a library card.
Thanks, Arthur. I once... Oh, sorry.
And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
I once got a Ghostbusters manga for my library,
Mm-hmm.
and it had Booba in it. I was just like, oh, that's why they didn't want me checking this out.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious, by the way her eyes light up, that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
Have you heard of this series called Uzumaki? But, I like a lot of things.
Man, okay, you saying that, Uzumaki, just now. Two things. One, I remember when I read, all of Uzumaki, years ago. That was great. Secondly, God, the fucking anime. Oh, the first episode was so promising. And then we got the second episode where the animation quality just dropped like fucking crazy.
Okay, now I know what you're talking about.
Apparently, it's the Junji Ito story, yeah. Apparently with that, it's because they apparently got kind of screwed over with their animation company people. So it's kind of one of those, either scrap the whole project, release, all the episodes as they were, or just do, just the one episode. I might be paraphrasing a bit there. There's more to it if you look it up, but yeah. It was kind of a botched project is the main thing with it, which is very unfortunate.
Yeah.
Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common.
Hey, Yuri.
Huh?
Well, about, the first thing he said.
Manga?
That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room.
Don't just say it.
For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it.
Besides, manga is literature too, So, if Maniacal wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything.
Natsuki. I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. He can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Maniacal?
Maybe.
Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in.
Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little better, too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right?
I don't disagree or anything.
Yeah. You're right as usual, President.
President.
Guess that means...
Not just seeing presidents with her. It's it's interesting in this reality where it's Monica may be gone, but now Sayori's taken her role, taking more of a leadership position.
Because Sayori was vice president before, correct?
Yes, I do remember that. So it makes sense that she would become like the president without Monica around. Which I guess this still makes Yuri vice president? Next in line. Well, that make the two of us. I wonder why doing it if I'm not the only one.
Then as for Yuri...
I have to read manga?
Don't worry, Yuri. I'm sure we can find something that you'll love. Yuri feels like she'd be a closet Fujoshi.
Oh my god!
Actually, there's this one series that's caught my eye called Future Diary.
God, Future Diary. I haven't thought about that show in a while.
See, I don't know manga she'd like. I would just know anime she'd like, but that's not the criteria we're going for.
Like,
A lot of the anime I'm thinking of aren't adaptations or original works.
see, if she's a Fujoshi, right, she'd probably be into, like, any of the stuff in, like, the 2000s that would, like, people would get, like, super obsessed over. So she'd be into Kingdom Hearts and Naruto.
Jeez!
Take a potato chip and eat it.
Oh, and Death Note, obviously, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Probably some Code Geass in there because the clamp designs. Yeah, I think she'd be into Fruits Basket. I could see it.
I can't think of a single club member who wouldn't like Fruits Basket for one reason or another. You were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded.
I never saw Fruits Basket myself. I know that I think it was Laura Bailey. She did come back for the reboot of Fruits Basket.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It's kind of hurtful.
Hurtful? I didn't realize.
With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself,
I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature.
the new reboot series is finished and amazing, highly recommend. It's like there's a lot of shows I've been wanting to like kind of check out at some point. I've been watching Freerun recently with like Gaddy and Nick. We're almost done with it. We got I think like 6 episodes left.
Very good.
Starting to watch Dragon Ball Daima, of course. I kind of want to check out the new Ranma series at some point. I've had a passing interest in Ranma for a while now, and I've heard good things about it. So we'll see. I don't have Netflix right now though, because the person who has the Netflix is not paying for it right now. So, but yeah, that's kind of one of those I'll figure out later kind of things. Because I've also heard Dan to Dan's also really good too. There's just a lot of good shows coming out right now, apparently.
Are you just saying that?
No! I've realized my error. So, if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well.
Monica also had a hard time being a leader. Yeah, we did kind of see that. Though it didn't help she was, like, injecting them with, like, heightened personality traits that was kind of causing them to kind of go crazy, sadly.
I think Monica's issue in leadership is that comparing Monica's leadership style to Sayori's, Monica wants the literature club to be what she wants it to be. Meanwhile, Sayori wants it to be what the club wants it to be. She wants it to be accessible to everyone. Sayori hears other people's feedback and thinks of an idea to work with it. Monica thinks of a distraction away from it.
Right.
That's not to say that Monica is a bad leader. That just means that Sayori covers bases Monica could not or did not.
Right.
That's kind of why the group as the group of 4 works still, is because even if Monica was distracting away from issues instead of offering a compromise, they still all got along cohesively until she started messing with things, because there was just a balance there of everyone's contributions. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay? Or that you'll really like, okay? There we go. That's a better emphasis.
Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting.
Just you?
Would you like to come along with me?
Isn't it kind of sad to think that they seem happier without Monica around?
If you don't mind.
Not at all. I always go alone, so...
Yeah, me too. This is so cute.
Sayori, shut up.
I'll show you some manga there too, okay?
What has all happened? This stream just got here? Well, we're in the, I guess, third act, technically. We've kind of seen like the
Third or
big
fourth?
stuff at this point now, like just Monica. We've gotten past that. So we're kind of in like sort of a third loop of sorts here without her. So that's basically what's going on right now.
Yes. I look forward to it.
Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food.
I guess the meeting's over, huh?
Also, Sayori is club president. Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along.
Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Maniacal.
Aw, they like me? You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori. That line was so important just then, fuck. Like, when she died, everything just fell apart.
Yeah.
One thing I hadn't realized when picking a voice for Sayori is how easily the specific voice that I did can be both genuinely happy and also masking that she's happy. Because
Mhm.
I don't know if other people notice because I don't know my own performance, but in the way that I deliver the lines, it feels different. Like doing it now when I know she's genuinely happy than earlier when she was just like, don't worry about me, it's okay. Like, it's I gave her a voice that's very easy to do that with compared to other voices I've done for characters. I don't know. Maybe I'm just patting myself on the back.
We'll keep doing it. You're doing good.
Oh, thank you.
All the bats.
Maniacal. Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing.
Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club. But I think you're putting it off just fine. Or pulling it off just fine.
We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Maniacal, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica.
Oh,
That's right. I know everything that she did.
fuck. Now Sayori's the god. Sayori has become the new god.
Maybe it's because I'm the president now.
Oh, shit. President of the club is actually awareness of the world.
But I really know everything, Maniacal. I know how hard you try to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore.
You know, I should have guessed that it was not safe. I thought it was safe. No.
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 It's just us now.
I saw the fucking Monica background there.
And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever.
Oh, fuck.
F O R E V E.
No.
Eh? What's happening?
I won't let you hurt him.
Who? It hurts. Ah!
I'm sorry. I was wrong. There is no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Maniacal. Goodbye, Literature Club.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you, because I worked really, really hard on it. So, yeah.
Music play, audio, ddlc.ogg.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you.
I see, so it's a song that's sung from the point of view from Monica, huh? Was this her first poem, or am I crazy?
The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart.
Why was I programmed to feel pain?
Choices. What will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
Doki Doki Literature Club.
Have I found everybody upon
Yeah, I could see why this is just a mindfuck kind of game, huh? Oh, PNG deleted successfully.
when you're here?
Wait,
Everything that we do
you're deleting all my hard work.
Save file gone.
when I
All of my gains.
My gains, my women, gone.
What good are words when a smile says it all? And if this
Oh, the chocolate.
won't brighten an ending, what will it
Yeah, it's like this is all Monica on the top left there. Just changing everything back around. You didn't realize this was like near, did you? God. Oh, I never got that one. Interesting. I see, so... Oh, I see. So there's other ones in there where you don't... You could have gotten, and they're showing that to you when they're grayed out like that.
who are dear to
Which I guess
Do you
would have been
care
like...
if I tell you what's the deal with these?
Sure.
Basically just
pure is
if you
if I set you free.
if you save before Act 2 truly kicks in,
Mm-hmm.
you can make certain. You can basically do the Yuri and Sayori routes as well.
Ah, okay.
How can I write
And if you
reality
do all the routes, you will still have all of them
the
unlocked.
sound of your
Mhm.
heartbeat? What do you call love in your reality?
Extra special thanks, Monica and me.
Reality, if I don't know how to love you.
Menu.rpy deleted successfully. Script deleted successfully. Made with Love by Team Salvato. I love Yoshi's story.
Mm.
This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality that our world is not designed to be comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. The time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, being a friend to all the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my Literature Club. With everlasting love, Monica. Error. Required files are missing or corrupt. Please run reset.sh to repair and reset the virtual machine.
It's nice to see that they integrated a way to restart your runs into Plus. Because in the original, you had to jump through a hoop or two to get that. If you wanted to see what you missed the first time through, you had to mess around with the files in a way that the game doesn't even tell you to.
Yeah, because like everything ran natively through RenPy.
Yeah. Because, well, I won't say too much.
Interesting. I'm seeing for the CGs here. They got rid of the Yuri ones that I had before, but they kept the Natsuki ones. Huh.
That might be because you didn't see them in the actual, like, Yuri route in Act 1. You saw them when they forced you to do Yuri in Act 2.
Right, right.
The art is still the same, though. That's why you had it unlocked in the credits.
So I guess I could see that sort of like replayability to the game just to see those. Yeah, I think it's pretty clear, like Becky says, like all the additional file things were from Monica, Natsuki, Sayori, and Yuri. Yeah, they said I had to run that reset file. This was supposed to open the door to a game at the book Yuri reads. Interesting.
The reset file just set your game back to start. So, try opening the game before you do that.
Try to open the game?
Yeah. Yeah, it will only be this. Like, and that goes for like the actual version too, like the original version. If you open the game after beating it, it would just give you the goodbye letter that you got, and then tell you it closed. So that's why they have the reset button. If you wanted to do another run to get like all the CGs or like any other secrets you missed.
The side stories are stories of friendship that are unrelated to the events of the main game. To get all 6 side stories, try writing poems for different characters and viewing their special scenes in Doki Doki Literature Club. Let's see, I have like Trust Part 1, which looks to be Sayori and Monica, and Understanding Part 1 with... Actually, no. Yeah, there's Sayori. Yeah, Sayori and Yuri. There's no Natsuki to any of these?
You probably didn't unlock that, which is weird because you went for Natsuki's route in both Act 1 and Act 2.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
So I don't know why they're not giving you hers.
Maybe there's something...
Maybe it doesn't matter whose route you go down, you just unlock them in a certain order, and the more you have, the more you get? I don't know.
Maybe. He hasn't really like talked about my thoughts with this game yet so far. Yeah, I could see why this game was like really popular, like back in the day. Cause like what? Let me go Steam real quick. Yeah, original Doki Doki Literature Club. Steam, work with me here, come on. Yeah, 2017, 203k reviews on it. That's just reviews. Not everyone reviews these games, obviously. That's pretty good, honestly, to have like that many reviews to your game from like what 2017, so 7 years ago when this came out. That's just the base version, not even the plus version. Yeah, like there was definitely a lot of like psychological elements to this, so I could see that why they kind of took the world by storm when it came to the game like this, because everyone was just like, oh man, you totally gotta play this game, and like see just how like, despite the cutesy nature of it, how it's so much more than that, how it's like a psychological kind of like horror kind of game. Because I think that's...
I'm still...
Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
It's your stream. I'm so glad that the way that I found this game was Rev Scarecrow's video on it, that gave enough hints that there was something underneath, but explicitly was like, go and play him blind. Like, don't worry, there's nothing weird about this game. Dude, don't ignore everything you saw in this video. Go ahead. So they don't spoil the actual plot details, but I knew, like, to expect some, like, subversion so that I could play it not being spoiled on the twists in the story but
Mhm.
still have a hook to be like, here you go, here's the thing, or here's the reason to play this game. It's not just a generic thing.
Right. I think I mentioned before, I did know about, like, I think 2 things before playing this game. One of them, I did know about Sayori's, like, what she does to herself that ends off Act 1. I did know about that. I also knew about Monica, like the whole Just Monica thing. I don't know the full detail about that. I didn't even know you had to kind of, like, delete her. That was kind of when I was like, yeah, no, I think I'm getting the hints from the game here of what I need to do, if it's just going to last forever, or, like, does it feel like it's going to?
Oh, I forgot to mention, by the way, someone joked about, like, don't tell Monica about Twitter. She has one. That's one of the things she can talk about, is that she has a Twitter. I
She
forgot
just straight up says that in the game?
at the moment, but, like,
You can
she has
follow
an
her at-
actual Twitter.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can follow her at Lil Monix3, I believe.
That's cute.
I think she also makes a comment about Project M and Dan Salvato, which is really funny.
Are you gonna do the special, like, side stories? I was thinking about it because, like, I know I had to, like, get, like, through all of them, but I also was kind of ready to just, like, what is it? I'm fine just leaving it, like, where it's at now. Like, I can maybe do some of those on my own time or something, because, like, I saw that I have to, like, basically play the game again to get the other ones I'm missing, which would definitely take a bit of time.
Now you're genuinely tempting me to play through the game again to do the side stories.
And if you want to, go for it. Like, if I were to do, like, to get the side story stuff in the future, I would have to, like, probably want to play through the whole game again to unlock
'Cause
them.
I 100% completed this game back when it was released. I did the normal ending when I was doing it completely blind.
Mhm.
I did the, like, special, like, you think you get something special when you do all the routes. I even got some secret ones.
Nice.
That's genuinely tempting me to get back into it, because I've been wanting to revisit a few of the games that I've beaten that have had updates, and I was like, well, what is there to Doki Doki? I'm literally doing it over at Maniacals. But I mean, if you're not gonna do the side stories, I might.
Mhm. Like, I might in the future. It's just one of those, like, I'd rather not do them if they're, like, if I don't have all of them accessible right now, you know what I mean?
It's relatively easy to 100% complete the game, since you basically just get through all the dialogue you've already seen. The game, even if when the game's reset, it does remember what you've seen. I believe it remembers what you've seen. And even if it hasn't, you know what you've seen, so you can just click very quickly through. So
Mhm.
it's not that hard to replay stuff, but, like, that's your call.
Of course. Liminality Cop, thank you for the raid. Do appreciate that. We just got done with, we just beat Doki Doki Literature Club actually here not too long ago. Hope your stream was good though. Says small spoilers about the discussion of the game right now as a heads up. Well, actually, no, big spoilers because I'm actually discussing the game. But yeah, just keep that in mind for those coming in for the raid. But thank you for the raid though. I really do appreciate that. Let me get you guys some countermeasures. The Banality Carpet Crew, thanks for the raid, guys. Really do appreciate that. Hope it was a good stream. Like I mentioned before, we are discussing the ending of Doki Doki Literature Club here, as I just beat the game, and it was fun. I did enjoy it. Making progress at 14? Nice. Are you doing like Heavensward, or like Realm Reborn, Shadowbringers, Endwalker, Dawn Trail? Whatever you may be doing, hope you're having a fun time with it. And for those coming in for the raid, or joining us for the first time, my name is Maniacal. I'm a variety streamer. I do lots of different games around here. Currently, just finished up Doki Doki Literature Club for my October game. Otherwise, I've been going through Xenoblade Chronicles 3 on stream as of late. That's definitely been a long playthrough that I will likely still continue to the next year at this rate, considering how much I've been streaming and like other projects that get in the way, / just are things I've been doing as well. But schedule for the week though, tomorrow I actually will be doing more Xenoblade, and Saturday, a Mario Odyssey race with friends. I will, of course, update if things come up and or change, but I don't expect them to. Maybe tomorrow might change. That's a big question mark on that, but I don't think Saturday will. Tomorrow's a big question mark just because I could have some stuff going on my own time, but I don't know for sure. We'll see.
Wait, are you wrapping up, or?
No, I'm just kind of doing my promotions for like the schedule and like Discord and all that. I was gonna talk about this game though that I did enjoy about it. I guess I think I did. I would say I did enjoy all the characters. It's tough in a game like this, right? Because they have so many different like characters that like I want to like kind of like go back to the other routes at some point and see like more of them. Like I think Sayori especially is a character that I think I really want to like know more about because like I just kind of ignored her for Natsuki and it's like, well, I don't really because of her, you know, what she did. I didn't get to know her as much as I did the others, you know? I spent more time with, like, Natsuki and Yuri and Monica. Well, Monica not as much, but still, I spent more time with them over, like, Sayori.
It's actually why I went back to 100% everything. I was just like, I need to know. I want to know these people. I want to know what's going on.
Yeah. Also, this cute on the left side here, like, all their portraits. That's nice.
Oh, they changed the album art for the tracks that are exclusive to this. Okay, that's neat.
Yeah, I hope this doesn't cause an issue with the VOD, I just realized. I probably shouldn't, hopefully. I doubt it.
I don't know.
If it does, it does. I doubt it would, but if it does, well, shit.
Yeah, it would only be these 2 new songs, so...
Yeah. I imagine these new songs are probably in the side story somewhere, so I think
Probably.
Yeah, so I doubt they're actually gonna cause an issue. What else? Soundtrack's fine. It's kind of bare bones, but that's not the bad thing, I'll say. I think the songs do fit the moments they play in. It's just they have some times where it's like you can kind of feel the limited number of songs during some moments in the game, where it's like a character might be talking about like a sad like backstory thing, and it's just like the same happy music playing.
It was an easier pill for me to swallow when it was a free-to-play game. Not to say that they should have changed the music for this, but to say that to players who didn't play the free-to-play version and are playing Plus instead, it's gonna feel a bit more surreal. But at the time I played it when it was free, I was like, okay, this soundtrack makes sense for a free-to-play visual novel game. Like it's relatively generic, but like it was free, and then you hit the twist. It's just like, oh, they play around with that generic soundtrack in ways that make me very uncomfortable. they really know how to subvert this music as well as everything else.
Yeah, because honestly, like, what is it? Like, the game really knew how to make parts more effective when it came to like speeding the music up or like slowing it down.
Shifting its key as well. Picking it
Yeah.
in the wrong key.
What else can I talk about? So I talk about the characters, music. And it's not much to say about the gameplay. You're just kind of clicking things.
I will say again, it feels less immersive. Feels rude to say because like that feels like such a pretentious criticism, but like having an in-game UI for your PC instead of just using your actual PC, it's understandable for the console versions because you don't really have a choice.
Yeah.
It's kind of like playing Undertale on PC, where it's just like you can't really do some of the things that game likes to do on a console compared to a PC. But that doing it on the PC re-release, it fucks with things a little bit. You don't get to see those files just like pop up. You can't have the game in like windowed mode or nothing in the virtual PC.
Yeah, because like you have to like go out of your way to like see like the files themselves here.
You'd have to basically check the files like after every major decision, and some of those files only pop up during small little scenes that you would have to know ahead of time. Oh, I should be checking the files now. There are moments in the original game where there's a file that just like pops up during a scene, and then if you try to check it anytime after that, it's gone again. So
Interesting. So there's a lot of like little file things that you can miss then because of that.
yeah, it's so much easier to miss. Like there might have been. I would assume when the thing when you saw the Happy Thoughts image show up and like scroll like it's on a movie reel, I would assume that added a new file. But you wouldn't know that because you'd have to close the main game mode to get over to your files instead of just having them there.
Right.
And that I feel like
It's a limitation.
the impact. Just in a small minor way. Like it's not like that moment or the game as a whole is lacks its surreal, like mindfuckery, but like that's an extra layer to the original game that I feel like is somewhat missed in this version because it's not implemented in such a way. I think the best compromise you could have is having it be in the actual game files and the virtual PC, so you can see it actively in your computer if you are on the PC version. Obviously, the consoles don't really get a choice in that regard, but that's something that console players will have to know. Well, they have to expect going in.
Does the game do anything special if you were to copy a file and put it back in after the game deletes it?
So, I don't know if that's a thing you can do with this version, the Plus version, given its virtual desktop. Actually, double check real quick. Check the characters before I say this, because this might spoil a thing that you can do yourself and see the actual thing for.
Okay.
Yeah, click on any of the characters. Okay, there is no copy. So, if you copied or moved Monica to a separate like file folder and tried to put her back in after you delete her, she refuses to come back. She's like, no, this place doesn't need me, or something like that. So that's something you can't do in this version because you can't copy or move files.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something else with Monica's character file. If you outright delete Monica when you're freshly starting the game just ends.
Really? It just
that one. I was trying not to say that one because you can reset the game and see that yourself. It's really short.
No, that's fine. Actually, I might show that off then. I think we can do that. So, yep, reset this virtual machine. What about re-adding Sayori at the end of Act 1?
That one I don't know. I don't remember that off the top of my head. I think she just gets re-deleted.
This also puts you in a position to see the other routes later if you want.
Oh.
Yeah, it starts fresh. Like, even gives this warning again.
Yeah. Yes, contains spoilers.
Yo, that's new. I didn't see that because I was streaming when you did part 1 of this. I didn't realize they added an explicit like warning of like triggers, and make it clear that it's spoiler. It has spoilers if you.
To be fair,
read it.
I never showed that part on stream because I had to like make sure like my like aspect ratio and everything was like good prior, because like games like this supposed to start in like full screen mode. So I couldn't get that one shown off, sadly. So good thing I showed it off there for a bit.
Basically, just start up the game like normal.
Okay.
Me.
Smile.
I would say click up until you see Sayori. I don't think you have to do this, but like just to have a point of like reference.
Okay.
Yeah, exit DLC, then delete Monica. Oh, they don't let you do that anymore. What?
Really?
Unable to delete Monica.chr, elevated access permissions are required to perform this action. What if I delete Sayori early?
Interesting.
Huh.
Yeah, I assume they
Like-
won't like deleting Natsuki or Yuri. That shouldn't change anything because it's mainly Sayori and Monica the game cares about.
It's like in the original version of this game, they just let you do that right out of the gate.
Yeah. I guess you need to do like the weird like email story or whatever this game added. I don't know.
Interesting.
That's a shame we can't show it off, but you know it's there now. So.
Yeah. Doki. Yeah, I might actually call a little earlier tonight then in that case. I mean, one thing I could probably like get some dinner soon.
Do you have to put the spoiler tag on?
I'm gonna try that? Hang on. Yeah, I could try that real quick. See if that works at all. Yeah, I'll give that a shot, see if that works, and if it works, great. If not, oh well. Not the worst thing in the world if it does not work. A horror game, please do not take this lightly. If it's for you, you're affected by any of the following themes: depression, suicide, self-harm, abuse. Not suggested, also portrays realistically as possible. Let's may disturb you. So about to be a kernel playing the game. Detailed content warnings can be enabled in the settings menu. Ah. That's extra concern for their mental health. A recommendation of the safest approach is to avoid playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Just like given your understanding of your own mental health, you are able to make the decision that is right for you. Thank you for your consideration and for staying safe. You know the game's age rating in your region can sense your exposure of highly disturbing content. Interesting.
Okay, I think I found it.
Okay.
So you know how I said that you should have the in-game files on your computer?
Mm-hmm.
They might have done that. Check the game files for this on your actual computer.
Oh god, where do I find my epic files?
It should work like Steam. If you right-click the game, there should be an option that's like file, the folder location or whatever.
Okay, let me get my launcher up real quick then, hang on.
This is probably also how you do the other Easter egg we mentioned before as well, the move Monica back.
It is not letting me, what?
Hmm.
Wow. Epic is a great service. I actually cannot click on it. It just says running, but I can't like click on it to do anything else.
Interesting.
I guess I have to search for my actual files then? Here, I could probably find that. Where are my program files then? Yeah, program files, Epic Games. That's Kingdom Hearts.
Yes, put Sora into Doki Doki. Put Monica into the Kingdom Hearts.
Programs, Epic Games. Launcher? I think it's this menu.
Alright, new free Epic Games.
What's up?
The Epic Games has more free games.
Yeah, I got this off Epic because it was free in there one time. Yeah, it's not even in my Epic Games folder. Okay.
Let's see, manage. Yeah, it should be right-click the game, manage, then next to installation, you'll see open install location.
Right-click
That should take you to your game files. Installation you should be looking for, and then there's a little folder icon with a magnifying glass.
Yeah, it's not letting me do that, like straight up.
Here, hold on, let me test something.
Like straight up, I cannot like right click on my on the game in the launcher.
Interesting. Oh, my launcher closes when I open up a game, so...
That could be the reason. God, this service is great. It's wonderful. No issues whatsoever. It's not the worst thing in the world they don't show it off, honestly.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, like I at least tried, but Epic is a piece of doo-doo. I can't do shit with it. At least they gave me free video games sometimes. That's nice, I suppose. The launcher is questionable, but at least like the games tend to work fine. Big tend on that one. Monica broke the game. True, but look, she's right there. He's so happy.
Yeah.
She's so happy, even though she has to constantly suffer like mental turmoil at the fact that, you know, And let's play the song instead. I couldn't understand why she's with that whatsoever. You know, she's just constantly suffering the mental turmoil of being the president of the literature club. And how, in a way, I guess I could see why people might like her more is because despite that, she's kind of like doing this for her friends and kind of sacrificing herself in a way, like this like mental instability to protect those. Because Sayori was the one who gained the sentience. And then Monika's like, no, I will not let you suffer through that. I cannot let you suffer through that. And just basically finds a way to crawl back from the abyss to destroy this world until you reset it. It's kind of interesting in that regard. Very meta, as the game has metaverse all over it in this like desktop. But yeah, I think I'm good to call it. Let's see, it's pretty rough for Monika since she wasn't hard deleted. Exactly, yeah. Like, the game, like, she herself wasn't deleted by, like, herself. Because she said she could do that, but she didn't. It's just that we deleted her, and therefore, that's what, I guess, like, is the difference there. Yeah, I can see why this game was so popular, because there's a lot you can really think about with the implications for this one. I keep seeing the damn...
I dug through the files for this game for days. Even on a day where I wasn't streaming, I kept digging through the files, just being like, I need answers. I got fucking obsessed, dude.
Are you sure you wish
like,
to...
I want all the Easter eggs, all the secrets.
Are you sure you wish to remove Image 5? Yes, goodbye, Buffsiki. It was nice knowing you. I've deleted her.
Oh no, you deleted her!
She'll come crawling back from the abyss like, "Da, who deleted me? I'm going to break your spine."
Oh god.
Rip in peace, rip in pepperoni, Sayori, and Natsuki, and Yuri, and Monika. Everybody's dead. Wow, we're all so happy today, aren't we?
Hey, why does nobody think about the fucking player character?
Because he's the self-inserts.
Poor guy, he's just like trying his best. And he got deleted from existence without even knowing.
Yeah. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it here. So thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. And thanks, Star and Gaddy, for joining. Always appreciate you guys being here.
I enjoyed being here. Yeah. Always fun to voice act. Been a while for me.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to just end, like... I'm fine with it being 2 hours, you know? Just, like... If it was, like, 1 hour and that was it, I was like, oh, no, we're finding something else to do. But, like, 2 hours is, like, my absolute minimum, I feel like. And, like, we had, like...
Yeah, I feel that. That's the same deal for me, so...
Mm-hmm. I finished a water bottle. Good. Well, I can just refill that later. Are you the kind that will, like, refill a water bottle when you're done with it? Like, from, like, it's like fridge water? Or are you just kind of, like... the kind of person to just throw it away?
It depends on the day, but I usually try to reuse them so that it doesn't go to waste.
I'm the same way, yeah. We want cupcakes.
I agree.
Wish out for Star there. He's not playing Uno. Yeah, because I was over there playing Uno. That was fun.
I wonder who joined us.
I wonder who. But yeah, promotion stuff. I posted them all in the chat there, but to go in order. Did I promote my Discord? I guess not. Oh no, I did. Yeah, so Discord. Join the Discord if you want to, of course. I can get updates from my streams and everything on there. Same with my socials, my Twitter, my Blue Sky. You can get updates from my stream stuff there as well as other things, such as I'll post like photos of like something life stuff, like maybe like my pets and all that. Maybe if I get like some food from somewhere, I might post about that. I'm like a very like reclusive person when it comes to posting online sometimes. I need to be better about that. Not to like overshare, of course, but just to like at least be better about like putting myself out there, because I can be very bad about that sometimes. I feel like I don't know. I need to not be so much of a fucking like fly in the wall, and more so just be like, you know, the dog of the party. Got that dog in me, as they say.
God, dude.
Also, check out the Throne account as well. You can buy me things off of that if you so choose. It's never required to do so, obviously, but it does, you know, help me give... It does give me more things to stream and or stuff for my own time. Like how I put, like, Mario Party and Metaphor on there, because I'm like, you know what, honestly, like, I need to save money right now, but like if someone wants to, they can off of that. Never required, obviously, but it's like, oh, that'd be nice if someone ever wanted to. Stream schedule. Where is that at? Tomorrow, more Xenoblade 3. We'll be continuing off the beginning of Chapter 5. And Saturday, the Mario Odyssey race, where I'll be doing that with Alive, Limit, and David, as I've not really said who I've been doing that with yet. So yeah, the plan currently is to do that with Alive, David, and Limit. Some of us will be doing World Peace, some of us will be doing any percent, because some of us know the game a lot better. So it's going to be kind of a mixture of that. But it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Gaddy and Star, anything you guys want to say real quick? Well, Gaddy is muted actually, so he may have stepped away.
This game's really fun. It was I looked at it. I looked it up. It was the 9th game I've beaten on stream, the original version.
Damn,
So,
nice. Actually,
I'm glad I got to join you for this journey. I didn't realize how much this game meant to me until getting to revisit it
yeah.
like 7 years later. Jesus.
Looking at my list here of games I've beaten on stream, to add this now, well, I guess when I put them down when I start them on the list because it just feels more right for me to do that. This was technically started about August 15th because of Mod Month stuff, and I guess finished today, October 17th. Yes, I think I've seen the notes here.
Sounds like song sounds like something you'd hear in the background of a Jackbox game.
I see from my notes here. Started off as a Mod Month game, turning into full playthrough in the future. Yep, I sure did. Which I'll update that list later on, or like my description for that in my my games beaten spreadsheet. So let's see, right before that was also Xenoblade 3, which I started Xenoblade 3 back in July 29th, and that's still going because I basically took 2 months off of it. Good job, me.
I wouldn't know anything about that, taking months and months off of a project, especially an RPG. No, nothing at all. I definitely don't look at Fire Emblem. Don't look at how long I've been away from Fire Emblem. Chaos Edition was mean to me.
Sorry, I just step away and take care of some stuff.
No worries, no worries. Everything's okay.
It's totally fine, man.
Alright, who to rate?
Oh yeah, I guess also, I don't know if you were meaning for me to plug when you said anything else to say, but also, yeah, I'm doing Fire Emblem, I'm doing Gojo Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle on my own channel, plus a bunch of other stuff. Tomorrow I'm doing Final Fantasy and Rachel Book Club again. So.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what you meant, but I figured just in case, cover my bases.
I'm thinking hashtag we want cupcakes and liquid brownie. Look, I think that's not a bad raid message combination, honestly.
Sure. I'm definitely not thinking about how liquid brownie sounds like shit.
It's a milkshake, Star. How dare you? Obviously. For who to raid though? Who's going right now? I know Mayo's going. He's doing Clock Tower, but I probably might not join on that game at first. Might join for the second one. Twice doing Mario Party. Liam's doing Black Myth Wukong. Sarah's doing Dark Souls. Some options for sure. Thanks for streaming. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Do appreciate it. I haven't raided him in a bit, actually. I know who I want to raid. Alright. Because I see him doing some Bloodborne, let's go raid Hunter. Yeah, TBG Hunter. Currently doing some Bloodborne on his channel. Looks like it says night 6, so I guess that's been like his 6th session of Bloodborne, so probably a little bit into the game, I guess I would say. I never finished Bloodborne. I played a little bit of the game, but I didn't get it like too far. I know I beat like a few main bosses when I first played it, or when I was first playing it. I had my fun with it for sure, but I don't know. It's one of those games I think I would like to go back to eventually. I just don't know when. But again, Caddy and Star, thank you so much for joining. I do appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. I like
Same here,
to
man.
do voices.
Yeah. I'll try to do more visual novels in the future. I mean, I still need to do Somnia Files eventually, because that was a subathon incentive. Among other things, I believe I am going to be doing a subathon incentive next week. I think it's my current plan. More shall be posted about that in the future. Regardless, though, it's going to go off in a moment, so thank you for joining, guys. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate y'all being here. And I'll catch y'all later. Y'all have yourselves a good night. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.